I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to do a little chit chat about all things couponing. I have a few notes here on my phone so that I don't forget to discuss anything. Just a few things that typically comes up in the comments of my video, and or I get DM'd on Instagram, messaged by Facebook, etc. in regards to these particular questions. So I'm going to do my best to answer them, and hopefully they make sense to you guys. So first off, let me give you guys some foundation information. I have been couponing since probably like the end of 2009. So for quite some time, I have been on this extreme couponing journey, if you will. I have couponed off and on throughout the years. I go hard for a very specific time throughout the year to stockpile and get my stockpile where I want it. That way it gives me the ability to kind of slack off throughout the year as I need to because of schedule changes, or if I'm just, burned out and not up for couponing, etc., etc. So I've been at this for quite some time. Now, I will also say that I don't want to say at this current point that I'm burned out. I'm not burned out. I will say maybe I'm a little jaded, if you will, when it comes to couponing. Again, because I have been at this for so long, it's just in my blood. It is second nature. Couponing is a way of life for me, for my family in general. It is how we shop. It is how I'm able to provide the basic necessities for my family without sacrificing the quality as well. Through couponing and through stockpiling, and of course just shopping frugally and purchasing things when they're at their rock bottom price and stocking up on those things until the next sale, etc., etc. So I don't want to say I'm burnt out, but I may be a little bit jaded when it comes to it. Now, over the last couple months, since the start of 2019, I have been couponing off and on and off, pretty much. Just really my schedule with home life, with my businesses, and just the kids and all the activity has just been bananas. So I have not really been able to just coupon as I would normally do. Again, that is the reason why I stockpile, and to me that is the key to couponing, is stockpiling. So when money is tight, when time is of an essence and you just don't have it to give to couponing, you don't really have to worry about it because you legit have a store in your home. So anyways, moving on from there, just a little bit of information there. All right, so what we're going to talk about is your first investment with couponing. And let me also say this: the main two stores I coupon at the most is CVS and Walgreens. Those are my main two grocery stores, and then Kroger's is those are my two main drug stores. And then Kroger is my main grocery store for couponing. I love to shop Kroger when they have their mega sales and things are already at a reduced price, and then you can stack coupons with that. It makes for some awesome savings to go ahead and stock up on things and so on. So anyways, CVS and Walgreens are the main two stores that I coupon at. And then Dollar General and Family Dollar, I may frequent them here and there just when they have those really rock bottom prices. You end up paying, pennies on a dollar for something, or it ends up being absolutely free, just giving you additional product that you can throw into your stockpile, donate if you donate it out, or even resell it if you are a reseller. So anyways, just want to say that too. Those are the stores that I frequent most often. So your first investment, and I look at it as investment. So one thing with couponing, when I first started out, Walgreens was my first store I learned and I mastered. This was back in the day before they had anything called points. They did strictly registered rewards, and it was just heaven on earth at Walgreens. It was a beautiful store to coupon at, and definitely one of the easiest stores to grab some really good deals. So that was back in the day. When you first start couponing, you will have a initial investment from purchasing your coupons to getting your store money built up. Extra care bucks, points, registered rewards, what have you. You're going to have an initial investment. Now, for someone that has been couponing for so long, to sit back and try to say, okay, this is how much I spent, like this is what this actually cost me because my initial investment was this. It's no way in hell that you're going to be able to do that. Like, it's just not. Unless you're very tedious and you kept a scrapbook of what your first deal was and how much you spend out of pocket, etc., etc. Like, otherwise, you're not going to be able to do that. Once you get into the game of extreme couponing, and or just couponing, if you don't look at it as extreme, and you get into the game of couponing at these drugstores that give you store money that you can use to purchase a product you may be in need of, your first investment kind of sort of goes out the window. I hope that makes sense. So yes, when you first start, you will have an initial investment because you have to purchase coupons, and then you have to have money to get started, to do the deals, to get your store money going, so on and so forth. I would recommend to anybody that your first investment will be roughly $20 to $40 for 1 month of couponing. Roughly $20 to $40, and that will depend on where you get your Sunday inserts from and how much they are. You can definitely order your inserts. There's a ton of coupon fairies across Instagram, Facebook, etc. You can find someone that sells inserts and order them through there. You can go to the grocery store, buy your inserts. My area, the Dollar Tree, also sell inserts. Or you can strictly stick with internet printables and the app coupons that you get from the stores, etc. But you will have an initial investment. Again, in my opinion, your first month you will be spending roughly about $20 to $40 when it comes to purchasing your inserts. Now, when it comes to how much you're going to spend out of pocket for your deals, well, that just depends on what deals exactly you are doing and what store you're shopping at. Think of it as an investment versus money out of your pocket. If you go to Walmart and you purchase toilet paper, toothpaste, and laundry detergent, all you're going to walk away with is your toothpaste, laundry detergent, and toilet paper. Nothing else. If you take that same $20 and you invest it at CVS, Walgreens, or Rite Aid, if you have a Rite Aid, you're going to walk away with your product, but also store money that you can then use on your next transaction, next trip into the store, etc. So move from the mindset that you're losing money because you paid $1 more for a thing of toothpaste when you could have got it for 50 cents or free, whatever, at the grocery store, but using the same coupon. When you're shopping at drugstores, you are investing in order to get a return back. The whole purpose of shopping at the drugstores, in my opinion. So that is that. You will have an initial first investment. Think of it as investment because you're going to be getting something back in return. The product you're purchasing plus store money that you could turn around and use for the next week. All right, so let's move on. All right, so talking about Moneymakers. Now, every couponer looks at this totally different. For me personally, I look at any money that I spend out of my pocket compared to what the store gives me back. That's a moneymaker. At the end of the day, I often use this term in my couponing hauls with you guys, cash-based couponing. I base my deals and my numbers on the amount of cash out of my pocket. If I am spending my W-2 money, my hustle money, I'm spending money out of my pocket. I don't look at it from a perspective of how much store money I gave over and how much I'm getting back. I hope that made sense. At the end of the day, when you start couponing, your goal should always be to reduce the amount of cash you're spending out of your pocket. You can take that cash and use it for something else in your budget. So again, I base my numbers on the amount of cash that I'm spending versus the amount of store money I'm spending, and then in regards to how much I'm getting back from the store. So let's just quickly break that down. Again, if I go into the store and let's say I roll in $15 in extra care bucks to do whatever deal I'm doing, it's going to leave me a total balance due of $1. Let's just say all I had was $15. My total was $16. So I rolled in $15 from the store money. But out of my pocket, I have to give $1 cash because that was my difference between store money and the amount due. So I'm going to pay $1 cash out of my pocket, but the store will give me back, let's say, $20 in extra care bucks for doing these particular promotions. So in my opinion, that's a $19 moneymaker. I handed over a $1 bill to the cashier. Now my wallet is less $1. However, I just invested that $1 and the store gave me back $20 that I can then use to purchase whatever else I may need for my household, etc., etc. I hope that made sense. So again, When it comes to Moneymakers, everyone looks at that differently. I based it off the actual cash out of my pocket versus what I'm getting back from the store. I don't think there's any wrong or right way. It's just whatever works for you. It helps you to sleep at night, etc. Now, a quick side note, when you are couponing at stores like CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, these stores give you store money back. Your goal should definitely be to keep your store money at a certain amount. That way it covers all those miscellaneous things that may come up throughout the week, throughout the month, etc. For example, I had 2 sick kiddos a couple weeks ago, or well, actually last week, and I needed to get some Tylenol. Now, instead of going to Walmart and using my debit card or taking out $5 in cash, I went to Walgreens and I used my points to purchase the Tylenol. That's what they're there for. Again, if you are couponing and you are stockpiling, you have a stock of your basic necessities. You may not have a stock of ibuprofen, Tylenol, whatever. So when those little random things come up, instead of spending $5 cash out your pocket, you use your store money to cover those items. And if you have a coupon on top of that, then that's even more of a sweet deal. But again, in my opinion, that's the beauty of shopping at such stores like CVS and Walgreens, and again, Rite Aid, because you get store money back that you can use to cover those miscellaneous expenses that may come up throughout the week, month, etc. All right, moving on. Rolling. What does rolling extra care bucks, rolling points, rolling register rewards, what does that mean exactly? Again, this is one of those things that every couponer looks at differently. For me, again, rolling is whatever amount of extra care bucks you have available to you to roll in to cover the purchase that you're making at that time. So back to my first example, if my total is $16, I only have $15 in extra care bucks, I'm going to use all $15 because I want to pay the least amount of cash out of my pocket, even if that deal will only yield me back $10 in extra care bucks. So again, total is $16 due. I have $15 in store money, but the promotion I'm doing is only going to give me back $10. I'm not going to roll in just $10 because that's all I'm getting back. No, I'm going to cover my entire total with whatever store money I have, and whatever I get back is what I get back to roll into the next deal, next trip, etc., etc. So for me, rolling is whatever extra care bucks you have, whatever register rewards, points, gift cards, etc. You utilize that to cover your costs to keep your actual cash out of pocket as low as possible. Again, this is just one of those topics that every couponer looks at differently. You have some that will only roll in the amount they're receiving back in store money, which to me, not on that, I just think it's completely madness and stupid. Like, just right, stupid. So out-of-pocket expense, OOP, as it's often abbreviated as. Again, this is one of those things that every couponer looks at it differently. For me, again, using cash-based balancing, I look at my out-of-pocket expense as to what I actually spend out of pocket, cash out of pocket, disregarding the extra bucks, the register rewards, points, etc. What I actually spend out of my pocket is my out-of-pocket expense. That's how I look at it. Now, I always have thought of the fact that these stores, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Target with the gift cards, the benefit of shopping at these stores is that they do offer these reward programs that allow you to earn store money that you can then use for, products that you need, etc. To me, that is a benefit. These stores do not have to offer these programs or promotions that they give, etc. They don't have to offer these things. It's a benefit for shopping there. That's how I look at it. So again, when it comes to the store money, I don't factor that into my out-of-pocket expense because technically I'm not spending the money. It's not cash out of my pocket. I didn't go and punch the 9 to 5 clock. I didn't do a hustle, whatever, to earn this money. I did a hustle because I cut the coupons, put the deal together, etc. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, it didn't come out of my W-2 money. So I don't look at it as my out-of-pocket expense. I look at the cash I actually spent. And again, that comes with the fact that I have been couponing for so long. I do stockpile. I do have, all the basic things that we need for our family. And so when it comes to doing these deals week after week, getting pretty much the same products, let's be honest, Colgate toothpaste, Crest toothpaste, mouthwash, etc. We're getting the same products week after week. When it comes to that, for me, I'm just flipping the store's money to get actual legit products in my hand. I cannot take a extra care buck, a registered reward. I cannot cash out Walgreens points for cash and go and pay my mortgage at Bank of America. I can't do it. The only thing I can do is spend that money in that store, buy toilet paper, buy toothpaste, buy cleaning supplies, etc. So again, when it comes to out-of-pocket expense, is based off of the cash that I spent out of pocket. Every couponer looks at that differently. I just don't look at it from, I hope that makes sense. I just don't count the extra care bucks. Now, of course, when I'm doing my haul videos with you guys, I tell you guys how much I'm rolling in extra care bucks to cover the transaction. And if I have the extra care bucks to cover the entire total, then that's what I use, regardless of the amount I'm getting back. I'm hoping I make sense there. So again, out-of-pocket expense, in my opinion, is how much you actually spend in cash out of your pocket. All right, moving on. Last but not least, what I wanted to talk about too was best deal versus price and so on. Now, again, I know that not everyone has CVS or has Walgreens, or you just don't care to shop at those stores, which is fine. If you prefer to go to Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, that's great. Shop where you're most comfortable, where you understand the store policy. You're able to get in there, get your deals, and save money. That's the whole basis of couponing. So do that. The way I look at things when it comes to the best prices, so when it comes to certain promotions and certain items being on sale, Walgreens and CVS will always kind of be similar. They will always have similar products on sale, whether it's the same brand or a different brand. So Walgreens may have Crest deals, and then CVS may have Colgate, whatever, or they may both have Colgate. Some will look at it and say, well, at Walgreens it's going to cost me 50 cents. At CVS it's going to cost me $1. Now, the way I figure out what the best deal for me is, the best price on the product for me, is based on what store I will have the least amount of cash out of pocket. At Walgreens, you always end up paying for something. Like, you always end up with cash out of your pocket. Whether it's just your tax or not, you always end up with some cash out of pocket at Walgreens. So when it comes down to looking at two deals that are two of the same things, let's say Colgate toothpaste that was on sale this past week, I believe, at CVS and Walgreens. When it comes down to looking at them, yes, Walgreens deal, you may get the 4,000 points back. CVS, you may have only gotten $2 back in extra bucks. However, at Walgreens, because you have no points going in, you're going to have to pay the $4 cash out of pocket. At CVS, because you have extra bucks, you don't have to pay anything, so you get the toothpaste absolutely free. Now, with that being said, it's always a balancing act here with couponing, because technically, if you go ahead and do a deal at Walgreens, you're going to be investing the $4 to get your points going, which is fine, I think. It's great because you want to have money reserved at both stores, right? So that's a good thing. However, always going back to the bottom line of your budget. If you truly don't need the toothpaste, first off, and you're only getting it because you have the coupons to use and you want to get store money back for it, then I would always say do it at the store with the least amount of cash out of pocket. Flip side of that is, if you have already set your couponing budget for the week, let's say that budget was $10, and you know that you have $10 cash to spend at any store, then go ahead and invest the money at Walgreens to get your points rolling. I hope I didn't confuse anybody there. I hope that makes sense. So again, when it comes down to saying which store or which promotion wherever is the better deal or the better price, I never look at it based on the price of the item or in the deal itself. I always look at it from a cash basis. Which store is going to have me paying the least amount of cash out of pocket? Sometimes, honestly, that is Walgreens versus CVS for me, just depending on what the products are. Like, for instance, when it comes to like paper deals, paper products, toilet paper, paper towel, I love to get those deals at Walgreens because they always come out to be cheaper. At CVS, if I don't have, a large amount of extra bucks, I'm going to end up paying some cash out of pocket to do a paper towel and toilet paper deal, et cetera, et cetera. So sometimes Walgreens is better for that. I hope that all this made sense to y'all. Anyways, I would love to get your feedback in the comments below on all the above that I discussed. Let me know your thoughts on any of it. And if you have any other questions, leave that in the comments as well. If there's any, I don't know, particular topic around couponing that you would like for me to discuss my thoughts on, share that in the comments as well. I don't mind doing so. So anyways, with that being said, thank you so very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, bye.